Okay, everybody, this is the last one. What a bunch of hair. So this is the little female. She's got the neon pink collar. This is Hazel's litter. And she's a black phantom, just like her brother that we just did. So we're gonna go down, we're gonna give her a haircut. This is her very first haircut. And I'm gonna go about the same as I did on her brother. If they won't hold still for you, I slip my fingers between their front legs. I also sometimes take my little finger under her leg where it comes up behind it, hold her head up here, and then she can't move. So it kind of gives you another place to grip. So we're gonna go right up the back. Nope, hold still. And sometimes I think it's easier to, and I'm cutting her pretty short, so she's gonna look a little white under there. They have lovely coats. What are you looking at me like that for? She says, what are you doing? Oh, I left some streaks. Okay, we gotta go back and get streaks. Yeah, you're short. We're making you good and short. I'll show you the difference. If I would have gone this way with it, it would have left a titch. But in a week, it'll fill right back in. So we're going short. Cut the hair off this tail. All right, stand up here and let me get your tail. At least she's not whining like her brother did. Your brother takes after his mother. I'll go one more titch out. Okay, let me get this off. And we're gonna go up the neck. Right over the top. And as with the other ones, do not cut the hair off of the ears. If you're planning on having the ears cropped, sure, cut it off. That'll help those ears stand up. But if you're not gonna crop the ears, don't take the hair off the ears. Wait till they're a full year old. Then take the hair off. Don't let a groomer cut them. Make sure you tell them. If you're going to use a groomer and not try this at home, which you'll save so much money if you do this at home, make sure you take a card in with you and say, this is what I'd like done to the puppy. Ear plucking is included in the price of your groom. So I would put on their ears. Ask them first what is included in my grooming. Your ears should always be included in your groom. So should the anal glands. Anal glands are super easy to do yourself. And there's one thing about anal glands and your groomer, you can't tell if the groomer did it, because it's not something that shows or you can tell. Are you gonna just sit there and shiver? Okay, let me do under your ears. Man alive, you got a lot of hair. I gotta get under here where I can even see what I got going on. Got so much hair. Okay, there's that side. Let's do this side. This is why putting them on your groom table every week pays off. Because these guys, if you just pick it up one day and start to cut hair, it'll never work. But they've been groomed as far as their faces trimmed, hygiene clip, all that's been done their whole life. So they're not afraid of these clippers. And so even if you're not grooming that week, you're gonna see my racing stripe on this side. I forgot I set these down a little bit shorter. Go in between these eyebrows. Oops, don't look up. She says, but I want to see what you're doing up there. But once a week, set your puppy up on a table, run the clippers. You don't even have to use the clippers. Hold the blade and just use the back of it and go across the coat with that. Just to get them used to the vibration and the noise and the feeling of the clippers so they stay desensitized. I know. Nope. Stop. Oh, daggone it. That took part of your ear off. I don't want to take part of your ear off. All right, we gotta put a collar back on you. Now let's do your neck first. Nope, nope, stop. 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 right, there you go. Now we're cooking. Now we're cooking. Let's get this eye done. Okay, we're going in between eyebrows. Got that one. Got that one. And if you screw up a haircut, don't be discouraged. It grows out. Shake your ears. Good job. And I know most people choke when you tell them good clippers run about $200 to $300, but you're going to have that in 3.5 to 4 groomings, and you're stuck with that the rest of your dog's life. It also teaches you to, it gives you time with your dog that also is kind of a bonding time. Not saying that groom's going to go really well, but it won't be, sometimes it won't be a fun time, but the older they get, you will not regret it at all from doing it yourself. All right, let me see where your ears are. I don't like the look of this one. I still have too much hair. Stop. Nope, nope, nope. Stop. Stop. Yeah, there we go. All right, let's put a leash back on or collar back on. Stop. Stop, stop, stop. Oh my goodness sake, what a wiggle worm. Okay, now stand up here, let me see. Gotta trim your eyebrows. I know, psst, look at me, look at me. Stop. There, got that one, it didn't even make a peep out of it. All right, there's what I missed. I knew there was something up here. There, now we got it better. All right. Got too much eyebrow on top. That's what that is. Now I got it. Okay, now I gotta look at that one. It's too long. Pull it back down. Got it. Say That's a typical training word. All right, let me see. All right, there we go. It's got clean backside, all the little white sticking out on the cheeks. Got his face trimmed, her face trimmed. Let's do your feet. So feet on these guys, I did it on one other one. Feet get really, really hairy. They will drag in, this is where I make this blade really short. And they will drag it in the house, all like leaves and dust and dirt. This helps. Nope, can't get up. Once you start this, you cannot let them up. I don't care how much they fight. It doesn't hurt. I'm just running it right over top of their feet. I'm going right up against my finger to cut the end of the hair off over the foot. This way it also does not show on the top when they stand up that I cut all the hair off the bottom of their feet. Nope, I'm sorry, you're gonna just have to be ticked. Yeah. Nope, nope, nope. Did somebody just come in?
I don't think so.
Oh, I thought I heard a door. Okay. Back foot. I'm just going to do all 4 of yours. Yeah, I know. Just hate every minute of it, don't you? Oh, I know it. I done? Okay. I'm also going to shave her vulva. This also keeps her from getting everybody wet when she's been out the potty. One more and you're almost free to go. Look at all the hair that came off the bottom of her feet. I know it, you're just dying. Okay, I'm gonna make you a naked butt. There we go, now you're naked butt. Stand up. Goodness sake. All right, there we go. She's all done. So hopefully that'll give you some ideas. Leave these ears hairy till they're a year old. You can also take some vitamin E on a tap from a tablet, put it in here on the ear leather, rub it in, and then at night when you're watching TV, that little crease where it's folded, just pinch that down and rub it. What you want to do is break that cartilage off, so that, not break it off, but you're going to crease the cartilage, which is what Mother Nature is going to do after a long period of time. It will weight this down and it will break that cartilage, and it will stay folded down really nicely. If you shave them, they'll come up like this, and pretty soon, I've seen them stand up like a jackrabbit their whole life, and then they look terrible. So, I hope you enjoyed that video. It's kind of crazy to do this for everybody, but I know some people wanted to see how we do it, what we do with them. I don't do anything fancy. I probably don't do anything like some other breeder does, but it's serviceable for us, and that's how we do it. So have a great day. I hope these helped. We'll see many of you soon.